Shout out to MC for believing in the vision.
That's my homie.
He took me in and joined me on this crazy mission.
Yeah.
So now it's up to me to make the execution. You can never box me in, I'm more than Afrofusion. I can switch it up and bring it back, all without confusion.
Yeah.
Don't get too comfortable, you're gonna need a cushion.
Another good example, Ham Chigunda. Which stadium did he renovate? Is it which stadium is that? Nachivugo. The guy got his company Ham. He got his own money from, not even from the government. His own fucking money.
From investors.
From investors. He got the money. He used it in the right way. The way that money was supposed to be used. Do you think it doesn't have engineers? Do you think it doesn't have lawyers? Do you think it doesn't have workers? But he sat down and said, man, this is what we are supposed to be using this money for.
Yeah, but that's also like his investment.
No.
I'm sure.
Yes, it's exactly it's the same thing to these people. Yeah. You sat down, did the calculations with your lawyers, with your managers, with your financial. So you knew, because that $300 million they gave you to construct the hospital, it also includes your profit.
Yeah.
You get my point?
So now you're complaining as a taxpayer, right?
As a taxpayer. Why is it that we are giving this motherfucker here the money, but he's taking to his personal bullshit? Now you're getting my point. Yeah, now what other bullshit problem are you telling me that he has other person? Which personal shit? Is it your money? No.
But it's also money for millions of people.
But those people are not getting services. The same thing as telling you that an MP is elected to be an MP of a certain district, right? He didn't bring any single coin. They didn't ask him any single coin. The government didn't ask him any fucking single coin because the government has resources. You know why they elect those MPs? Because the president won't be coming to every district. Hey, what do you want? No. The same thing when you start getting these businesses like you're into music and you start getting this business from different, you're gonna need these people who are gonna be there for you. But you're gonna be the top big dog to sit down with these fools. Then you say, bring what you did, bring what happened. This you go through those documents. Is it right? Did you do right or did you do wrong? It's the same thing. So the MPs are being elected because they represent some certain part of the country. This district, this kind of people. What problem do people face in Kamoja? What problem people do face in Bali? What problem do face in Kampala? What problem do face in Mubende? So those MPs bring those problems. That's why they have the parliament. They say, okay, my people in Mubende, we are facing this kind of problems. You get my point?
So actually, I have a question for that. So was he charged by the government, or did the government let it slide? Did they like a slap on the wrist? Is he being taken to court, made to pay that money?
No, the reason when the parliament started bringing that issue in the parliament, they talked about it. They said that we're gonna go visit and see where the hospital has reached. Bro, it was done on the foundation. And when they see that, even I think the government is into the game. When they found that there is nothing done, and how much has been provided, a lot. And they said, okay, no, let's first give them another time. The fuck is that?
So he's basically getting a slap on the wrist.
And that's what I was telling you. I wish I could join politics, even if I fucking hate politics, dog. You know?
So now, I get it now. That's what angers the taxpayers now. Cause
that's the same thing, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Because I thought he was gonna pay for.
Pay what? Nothing.
Bruh.
Nothing. These guys are just fucking.
Bruh, it's shit.
No, these things really makes me mad for real.
Because for me, I thought they're gonna hold him accountable.
And you find that after all this corruption, you find that the youth, young kids, the talents are dying because no schools are there that are developed to do what? To teach these kids. Kids can't get jobs because old fools, they want to leave the seat because they know they are getting good bread there.
That's why for me, even like when it comes to like charities, I don't trust that.
Now imagine Imagine all leaders. Imagine since we were born, now we are in 30s. Others are hitting 30s. Same leaders that we found in seats, they're still there. Bro, how are you gonna get that seat when you also you're in the 80s? We're about to die.
We're gonna have to take him out, man.
That's what I'm talking about. You get my point?
Yeah.
This is stupid, and that's what has killed it. Okay, me, I have no issue. Be in power. I don't care about your seat. I don't care about what. But are you giving the service that you promised people? No, if the president of here didn't do what he thought, maybe if he had thought about his stomach and his family, do you think Rwanda could be here right now? Huh? Tell me, do you think Rwanda could be here right now?
We don't know the full story.
No, there's no full story. He came with one goal.
Yeah.
And no matter you bring your bullshit, I don't care. Me, I have one goal to serve the people and bring Rwanda on the map.
Yeah.
So once you come with one goal, you make it. It's the same thing in life. Bro, you said that in music, I want to be Jay. I want to give, the way Park said that, I want to give the music that it will last forever.
Yeah.
He even went ahead and said that I'm not trying to change the world, but I'll impact the knowledge into people that will change the world.
Yeah.
You understand?
And I feel like for me, basically, by default as humans, even the good ones, there is always that little bit.
Yeah, we as human beings, bro. We all human. I don't deny that. I copy that.
So for me, there is no way I can look at someone.
No, I'm not saying me. I don't judge human being. But bro, there's the same way you look at a human being and you feel like you want to punch his ass face. Swear to God.
Yeah, now that's the majority actually.
That's what I'm talking about. You're not getting my point here. This is what I'm talking about. We all do the mistake. But you sit down and realize that I've done a mistake. I need to change it. Bro, for example, you can go, okay, yes, I get it. You can go, you get the power, people vote you into power, you go there. Yeah. Maybe in the first term, because you want to first see, rub yourself off this poverty that you've been having. Now you make that mistake. But if you reach home, you sit down and you ask yourself this question: what reason did I come into? What brought me in this power? Who brought me in this power? Who brought me in this seat? Who brought me here? Then you realize that there are words that you had to promise people. There are words that you said that gave that hope in people that you're going to change them. People, they don't need to give them food on plate. They need to, if I take my kid to the hospital, does he get that good service? If I go to the hospital, do I need to first travel from Mubende to Kampala? No. I need that if I go to the nearest clinic, the nearest hospital near me, I'm going to get the best medication ever. If my kid is going to school, he's going to get, there are best schools there. I'm not scared that my kids are going to be flooded at school. I'm not scared. That's the service. If I'm a farmer, I need to take my milk to the dairy. How Lord is being done? My matoke, are they going to reach the market? That's the question we're talking about here.
Yeah, but also think about the things we don't get to see. For example, on the news. You see how Rwanda is developed and all that, but think about the people that are dying and we're not seeing them on the news.
They are dying of what?
Now, for example, like maybe a pregnant mother in Rwanda that couldn't get the medical help she needed.
Where?
But we don't because we don't see it.
No.
So we don't know.
No, check here.
There's always that.
Bro, there are things that will never lie.
Mm-hmm.
There are things that will never lie.
Of course, there's also things we'll never know.
Listen. You can't tell me that this. Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
When 70% come and say this is right, let's know that shit is right. When 2% come and they say that thing is a lie, out of the 10 people, I mean that's not true. Because I've tried to travel those districts in Rwanda, but bro, I've never walked from Kigali to there. I've never seen a Maram road. That's on my own. No, because this is what I've witnessed.
Yeah, but of course you're one person. You can't see everything.
No, I travel. This is what I've traveled and I've seen it. Then even they say, Moses, can we cut off your hand? I'll say yes, you can.
Yeah, but you haven't seen everything.
What? Why do I need else, bro? I don't need the government to come and spoon feed me.
You haven't seen everything. That's
No, I don't, what I'm saying, I don't need the government to come and. This is what I'm talking about. You're not getting my point.
Mhm.
I don't need the government to come and spoon feed me.
Mhm.
I don't need the government to come and give me the house.
Mhm.
What my point is here, if I get sick, do I go to the hospital and get good care? Get the medication? If I go to Ramagana and these drivers are driving carelessly, is there traffic on the road that will put some sense in these fucking drivers? That's what I'm talking about. Are the roads that I'm walking being using, are they well constructed? That's what I'm talking. I don't care that this is there. But these are public services. You understand? I don't care what my neighbor is. If me, Moses, if I get sick and I go to that hospital, are they attending me on the first part? Are they giving me that good service that I need? Yes. That means the government is doing well. But you go to Uganda. Bro, even if I use my bicycle to go to the hospital, but I reach there and they don't tell me that they will just, in Uganda, they will just medication. There is no medicine in the hospital.
Then you go to another.
Then you go to another one. That nurses are not around. Why? There are no workers. Why? Toilets that are being, latrines are already full. What? The hospital is leaking. And you tell me that you are the leader. But when you go to the hospital, the stomach, then the news, then the journalists come say, why this hospital? You see the government, the money. Are you kidding? How much does this, just to cover that roof, how much does it cost?
Man, we're not gonna solve all of Uganda's problems, man. It's gonna take a lot of people
bro.
to solve those things.
My question, my only issue is that you acquire that job to work for people, not to work for your fucking family and your fucking stomach. Period. You don't sell your cow to go and solve people's problems. No, that money comes from the government. How do you utilize that money? That's the question behind it. And that's what is killing Africans. The youth are crying no employment. The youth, their talents are dying. That's why even when they get better bread abroad, they say fuck Africa. That's why they ain't gonna come back. Nah. Because they're like, even if I go to pay for Uganda, what are they gonna give me? Hey, well done, good. He has made Uganda proud. That's it. But in the US, millions are there. The guys living good.
Yeah, because it's also now first world. Yeah, there's a difference. First world, they
Bro,
have
even us we can make our African country the first world.
but we're not there yet.
No, because of our corruption. Stupid leaders.
Not just corruption, actually.
Mhm.
Education system. There's a lot of things that play into this. I feel like it's not just corruption.
No, bro. So that's why even I can say that you find that if I'm to ask you also this question, why is that in Africa youth have less opportunities? Like, why do we youth people get less opportunities in life, especially in the African continent? How do you think about that?
I feel like we've actually just talked about this whole issue.
Yeah,
the whole way we are set up, and the brainwashing, the even the African culture and beliefs. I feel like all these things, there's many things that hold us back. The corruption is a whole lot of things, bro. But I feel like it's basically what we've been talking about. That plays a huge role. That plays the hugest role for real.
Because it's just taking us like every single day, seeing young people fighting, sleeping on the streets, and these politicians are just making their stomach and their families live a happy life. Bro, that's the same thing if we talk about in the Bible, when people are dying of hunger and they cry to Jesus and they say, who has some bread? And someone came, because he saw people are dying. You know what I mean?
That's why I keep going back to that thing of there will never be enough resources. Now you see, some countries have free education, right? Like here, even for example, right? There's some free education, but there's people that cannot afford to take that free education. Although it's available for all, there's people that just for some reason they can't afford to take that free education.
Bro, if someone is providing you free thing,
yeah.
What else do you have? Unless you're not interested, that's maybe you can tell me that.
But I feel like you look at most things one dimension.
Okay.
So you don't think
let's reverse it to you.
Uh-huh.
You got free education. What will stop you from going to school?
Of course, me, I'm different.
No.
Yeah.
Let's just put yourself in that person's shoe. What could stop you?
No, I actually don't. I can't until I understand why. That's why I'm saying you look at things one dimension.
No, me, I'm asking.
You don't understand
me,
why.
okay, I'm getting it that yes, I look it in one dimension. But you, who's looking into two dimensions?
Yeah.
To you.
Yeah.
Someone gives you free education.
No, because for me, I have I understand what I've grown up with, what I've seen. I don't understand what they've grown up with. Before I answer your question, I need to understand.
You were answering my question. You said that me, I look it in one dimension.
Yeah.
But you're looking it in two dimensions.
Yeah.
So I just need your answer the way you understand it in two dimensions.
Okay, now take for example religion. African beliefs. Yeah. Fetwakuna never judge they taught us these things, these beliefs. I cannot take education. Even if it's free, I'm not going to take it. Because this is how they raised me, this is how I'm going to raise my parents. So now imagine someone with that mentality. Yeah.
Then whose problem is now?
Yeah.
Whose problem? Is it the government or the people?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying.
That's what
until you understand.
No, that's me. We are here talking about the government stuff. We're not talking about people's issue. Because the government, the party did, schools are there.
Yeah.
Let those people who wants to go and attend those schools go.
Yeah.
You get my point?
Yeah. Yeah. Also, this thing is also connected. The same thing you asked me why we don't have opportunities.
Yes.
Yeah. So some people still have that mentality.
That can't be a problem for the government. No.
Yeah.
You can never find a stupid person and pick that person to go and do something. If that person is still stupid, you can never move that stupidity from him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So what my point was, let the government do its part and let people live or not.
So there's a whole
because me right now,
a whole list of things.
Me right now, I am looking for that these people got the cultural bullshit that they have judges, those that are stopping them from that. Me, I'm looking at government as it's supposed to do to service its people. That's it. Are the hospitals there? Yes. Do those hospitals and the clinics got the medicine inside? Yes. Do they have enough workers? Yes. Are they in good shapes? Yes. Is the working condition favorable? Yes. Are they giving people services the way they want them? Yes. That's my point. I don't care who's saying that, hey, my ancestors stopped me from going to the hospital to get the medicine.
Yeah, no.
That means that's not the government's issues, that's the people's issue.
Yeah, now that's how it also connects.
Then how does it?
Because
that's
why you cannot blame the government.
No,
right?
but me,
No, that's the part where you can't blame
okay, let me ask you a
government.
question. Let's take this simple.
No, I'm trying to explain this point.
Let's take this simple. You are hungry. Mama cooks food. Put it on the dining table. Is she going to say that, hey bro, son, come and eat? And you see the food on the table? Whose problem is it? Is it for mama or for yours?
No.
No, let's take it like that. You're fucking hungry. Oh, we don't care if you're hungry or not. Right?
I feel like we'll never agree on this.
No, it's not. Because you're trying to bring what you're trying to do, you're trying to create that people's beliefs. Then you connect to the government.
No, to the question you asked about opportunities, right?
Yeah.
This is what I'm trying to connect it with. Yeah, now imagine that person that refused to take that opportunity to go to school for free. So now there's no way you can just blame the government because of that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's not the issue of the government.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, but you say that the government, that's not the issue. That's what I'm saying. That's not the issue of the government. It's the issue. That means this is not what we have been arguing about. Me, what I was arguing about was about services from the government. People are corrupt. Because, let me tell you something. You go to Uganda. MPs eat money for the government. Ministers eat money for the government. But they don't do what they're supposed to be doing. No medicine in the hospital. The hospital bad, they are in bad shapes. The working condition is not good. Nurses and doctors aren't paid. And you tell me that's it. It's not an issue of the government. Huh? The leaders. You get my point. But can you die? Can you allow you to lose your life when you know that the hospital is there? There's full medicine, workers are there, everything's there. Huh? But why do people die? They die because there's no medicine. They die because they didn't get enough services. That's what kills people.
They die because of their own ignorance.
How?
Because they believe that this local app that they're judging will kill them.
Yeah, but that can't blame the government.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't look at it in one day.
No, because I'm focusing on the government.
Oh,
I am focusing.
Now I get.
I'm not focusing on this bullshit about what you try.
Now I get your point.
Yeah, I'm not focusing on that.